maker. Yes, another phone stream. Uh, let's chalk this one up to sheer laziness. No, I'm not used to. It's been a minute since I've been out here in the shop with my setup, and again with the heat. I know it's cooler than it's been, but I got to be careful with my laptop. The fan is making funny noises, and I'm like, yeah, let's just be careful. So let me set this to live chat so I can read all of the one comments. um, while this coal goes from breeze to coke. What's up, Skittles? While this coal goes from coal to breeze to coke, we'll chit chat for a minute. Man, I do seem awfully dark. All my lights are on. What's up, Amy? Good to have you in here. So you're not just a Alexis junkie. I was wondering, it's like all the people that Alexis had brought in, would they actually stick around for my my own wailings with a hammer? I got a injury on my finger that I'm trying to keep clean. I don't feel like taping it up. Alexis junkie. you know how it do. Oh, speak of the devil. Actually enjoying this a ton. Right on, right on. So yeah, I was kind of hoping asparagus would pop in, because years back when I used to be famous, Evening Jeff, Speargrass had sent me out of the kindness of his own heart. This was like before he was a host and all that fun stuff, I believe. A Mjollnir, I don't even know how to pronounce it, Mjollnir pendant, which for the longest time has been hung on my wall of awesome, and I found it in my room, which means I had a thought and wanted to look at it. So, I don't know when that was, but it was a thing that happened. And just today I was looking at it, sitting there next to my computer. Right? I'm going to make a fortune as a blacksmith. You know how you do that? You start out with 2 fortunes. Found a piece of scrap Damascus, and boy, if that just don't look like the start of a Mjollnir pendant to me. And I know that Adam is ordered a bunch of books that when I receive them, I need to package them and send them to him. So I might as well toss that Mjollnir pendant in with it. It is roasty toasty over here. I don't want to open up the roll door for fear of 1,000 mosquitoes, but I suppose I could. It might be better than sweating my butt off. If I had a Yeti cooler, man, I'd be happy to dunk my head in that. So yeah. Now, I've never actually forged one of these before, so I am going purely on, what I think the procedure should be. And sorry, I hit the side of my anvil with my bad knee. I make weird noises when that happens. But let's adjust the camera to pick up a bit of this work. First things first, I got to heat it up and hot cut this little piece off. Don't know what I'm going to do with that just yet, but it's got to go. It's in my way. And as you all know, I don't have a handled hot cut. One of these days I'll make one. So I've got to use a fish. Yes, I drooled. I have to use a fish hot cut. What's up, Eric? Yeah, this will be entertaining for sure. You know me, I don't do small very well. Everything I do is big and grandiose and unfinished. You know? Oh, I don't know what these shadows are doing, but it's really making my muscles look really defined and not, make it look like I got cankles for wrists. I'm here. Yeah, I don't burn things. I don't burn things. I'm a professional. Hey, where'd my piece go? Bump, bump. Somebody trying to distract me. Hey, Henry St. Street Forge. Hey, Chaz. Okay. I'm going to turn my notifications down, but I'm going to remember how. There we go. To be fair, I am working with a tiny piece of metal, so the possibilities of me burning things are there. Yes, just like Alexis last week. Y'all come here just to watch the world burn. Oh, and Skittles, if Tolchin does want to go Twitch streaming right now, he has my full permission to put this video as a sidebar in his video and say, hey, I'm going to game while I watch a blacksmith or something. Come on. Hey, Tolt. Somebody. Okay. All right, almost burned it. There was a spider on this that I just killed. Ooh, that smells. It's stronger than I thought it was. Dang. Goes to show that my welds are good. What's up, Robert? Thomas. Yeah, I did burn something. I burned a I burned a spider. All right. Let's see if if we can't not screw up. Everybody knows I don't like screwing up. I screwed up. Alright, don't know what to do with that just yet. I'm going to let it set and cool down. And now, just as I thought, this piece is dang near already almost Mjollnir shaped. It's definitely pendant shaped. So, I suppose what I got to do is kind of neaten up the bottom of it and then hit the sides of it. So, let's get it in there. Get it hot. Get rid of this guy. Who needs a fish on their anvil? And I have this for when I need to do the sharp set downs. But for now, yeah, drop forged. Well, between church and now, I got 3 projects finished. I'm going to let the coal foliage smolder till later this evening and see what all it can burn up. Bully, I'm not nearly as productive as that. I am making, Robert, I am making a Mjollnir pendant out of Damascus scrap that I have laying around. There we go. All right. Now, I want a nice, clean hit on this. So, better go with 42. Because as I understand it, it's got a, and I will be taking it to a grinder, obviously, because it is Damascus, and I want to get it polished. So I want to get it to its roughest possible shape, as close to rough as possible, or as close rough to its finished shape, so that I can maintain that wiggly look. Now the issue I just had right there was trying to hold it in so that it didn't move. So I'm going to try my little mini bolt jaw tongs so that it don't want to slide back into oblivion. Alright. Yeah, that holds a little bit better. Yeah, I like that as a starter. And this is going to be a quick one, I'll tell you that much. Because there isn't, I started out with such a close to the finished shape. I might even play with that other one. Because now, actually, I think I need to use my guillotine for this. Guillotine, sorry. Guillotine. Get that in there. guillotine. I see my guillotine, but where's my guillotine? There it is. Okay. Now, another thing I would like is sort of butcher blocks, so to speak, instead of rounded. Actually, not butcher blocks. Flat. There we go. All right, that kind of set down the shoulders pretty nicely. I missed a bunch of chat, didn't I? Shelbykins. All right, your phone died. I like that name, Shelbykins. Oh, and Thomas, if you can tell Roy if he's not already lurking, I apologize for forgetting that y'all were busy today about the message that I sent, and that applies for the entire month. If he took it the wrong way, I don't know. I'm just, me. I have no idea what's happening. The chat is just, it's got its own mind right now. Try to get this up and a little hotter. Well, there you go. Dropped the hammer, landed it in a bucket. There goes Thomas, ruining a surprise. I'd like to see the blooper reels of Christ-Centered Ironworks edited videos where Roy starts up the video like, "All right, guys, I got a good surprise for you." Roy and Thomas in the background going, "It's a scroll. It's an acanthus leaf." It's like, "Oh dang it, we got to recut or we got to reset." He goes, "I know what it is. I know what it is." No, we love you, Thomas. I'm only playing. Hey, Mr. Burnell. Hey, Hubcap. Take about 20% off there, Squirrely Thomas. Squirrely Tom. Knock about 20% off there. Like, why do they call him Squirrely Tom? Because he's squirrely. Friends, John. I'm making friends. Is there any other reason to put a camera on me? I'm making fittings for a hospital, John. Medical equipment. surely I wouldn't write what I'm making in the title of the video. That's amateur hour. It's a gift for a loved friend. Speargrass Forge, Mr. Australia himself. All right, so far not bad. Yeah, yeah. Definitely want this to be a tooth knocker. So I need to grip it and rip it. Hello! Not only is it Wawa, it's Wawa Skittles. Both a great place to get gas and a tasty treat. Ooh! Talk about lack of hammer control. Switch back and forth a little bit. check up on the chat. All right. That's all right. Alexis, Skittles, y'all will meet in September anyway, I'm sure. Blah, 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 coffee. All right. Now we're playing with fire. That's a spicy meatball. I need to get it back on the block and fix this little oopsie where I struck right here when I shouldn't have. Man, is anybody else sweating like I am? Jeez! It's almost like I'm standing next to a fire. Huh. No, not the whole time, Alexis. Not the whole time. Oh, yes, yes. Just busting my bazzals. I get you. I get you. Every now and then, my bazzals need to be thoroughly busted. Look, here's a broken one now. I'm going to go with a light touch for this, a little bit of control. You know what? I think this kind of requires a special hammer. A hammer that is special to me in many ways. What's the Damascus left over from? Maybe one of my hammers. but could also be leftover from that kiradashi, or not kiradashi. Yeah, the kiradashi that I made. Yeah, it looks more even now. Swap this, put this. Get rid of these. Get out of there. Back to these. Read the chat. I just lost a light. From Thomas's bottle opener, which I found I wonder if I should put the power hammer to it or if it's too delicate. Because I think I got the right dimensions. It's just straightening it out. Yes, John, random people at the internet are showing up at your place again. Again. Trying to get it all a bit even here. Because then what I'm going to do is literally the exact same thing for the other one. That's not the other one. Is to flatten a bit and fold it over. Yeah, yeah? Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's a candlestick. Just a candlestick. Nothing more, nothing less. The Eiffel Tower is just a freaking pile of scrap copper or scrap metal. T-Roy! What's up, T-Roy? Happy birthday. Take a minute for everybody to check the calendars and realize it's not Troy's birthday. Waiting for them to all say, "Shut up, Yamez." Yeah, it's a radio tower. Good evening, Mr. Acker. How have you been? Long time no chat. So what this is going to get, it's going to get some grinding and polishing, and then a quick heat treatment, and then some etching. So, what I've got here, I'm going to cut off. What I did was flatten at the very end. I'm going to cut it off about here to allow for that to fold over for a cord. Maybe here. You know. Which means bust out the fish again. Clean that up and fold it around. And then I will grind it down and, you know, do a final shaping. You know, it's shaped, but smooth the edges. Alrighty. Yeah. It's being a booger. All right. Let's try this again. Hot. Hot, hot, hot. Alright. I can close that up a smudge. Against the block. And it should shape up to be a nice rounded hole. Oi, oi, oi! What's up, Dwayne? How you doing? And Adam. Yeah, Amy, where did I set that hammer shuffle? That's a staple. You can't get a project done unless you do that. Yeah. Now it's thick, but so am I. There we have. And I'll get it cleaned up. Ground down a bit. I'll probably run a drill through that just to clean up the inside, literally just to clean up the inside. Yeah, I'll be able to get a cord through it. Yeah, got to grind it down before etching anyway. So what I'm going to do right now is heat it up and then let it sit in the coals to anneal. You're having a shoulder replacement on Friday? Oof. Oh, your mom is having a shoulder replacement. Oof. All right. I don't know why. Women love my handles. Women love my hammer handles. I couldn't begin to tell you why. I've actually had a woman contact me asking me if she could buy just my handles. So I don't know. Welcome, Robert. You have a great night, Dwayne. And here I just deleted a comment due to the suggestive nature. Well, as long as there ain't no swearing up a storm and all that fun stuff. I know there's good money in that community. I'd love to break into that community, but not necessarily with my work. So, while that's annealing, I'll say again why I made that. Adios, barf. Long ago in the days of old, a smith from down under, near the town of Northern Territory, Australia, sent me a gift. And if I'm mistaking that touch mark, I'm an idiot. Um, sure looks like a skull and crossbone, or skull over an anvil with a hammer and tongs on each side to me. You know. And said Smith has done a lot of stuff to help me out. And I also needed a topic of something to make today, so uh, said Smith is getting a gift. Now, Alexis, did you want one of my hammer handles? I know. How long has that been? This has been sitting up there by my panel for so long, and then I brought it into my room because I had a thought for it and forgot about it. And then I was looking, playing with it today during the stream, and I'm like, I know what I'm going to do today. Four years. You think Ben is coming this year? John, you talking about the Ben tossing competition? Who can throw Ben the farthest? Okay. The coals are dying. I think I scared Alex away. I mean, I could put batteries in there. I can carve out a battery compartment if you really need it. Just something to hold your batteries, right? Something to just hold your batteries. Ah, darn. It's not just... It's my bigger hammer, too. That one's got a black handle, though, not the lightning bolt handle. Battery storage, yes. Anyway, yes, a kickstart model. I'll kickstart a model, all right. So I'm surprised it took me an hour to forge that. I'm rusty. No pun intended. But yeah, so that was my first time forging a small, delicate pendant Mjollnir. Mjollnir. Yeah, because it's Bjork. The J is silent. Mjollnir. Yeah. Super duper Black and Decker hammer handle. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it took an hour-ish between also chit-chatting with you, John. Cut out 15 minutes on either side. Yes. Also, you have to pay attention and put your heart and soul into the Mjollnir hammer thing. Yes. And I'd say I finessed it pretty well. I finessed it out of it. So with that, guys, I think I'm gonna go jump in the shower. The Mjollnir, you're the Mjollnir, forged out of cats. Hey, Skittles, can I borrow one of your cats? You'll get it back. Mjollnir. What tongs to hold cats? Oh, I can make you guys a cat wrangling set of tongs too. Night, Mr. Coffee. Love you, Squad Father. But yes, so I've got something biting my leg, and I don't know what, and I don't know why, and I want it to stop. It's just a piece of scale sitting on my ankle. With that, guys, let's do Good Night Fire. Let's see if I can remember this. Good night, fire. Good night, coal. Good night, embers. Good night, glow. Good night, hammer. Good night, tongs in the rack. Good night, steel, from yellow to black. Anvil is quiet, still as the tweer. Good night, blacksmiths, everywhere. Ah, my brain remembers things. Like you never stopped doing it. Anyway, you guys have a wonderful night. Thank y'all for tuning in, and we will see you all on next Sunday, unless we get a surprise Alexis unhinged or uncaged, unleashed. Alexis off the leash episode this week. And with that, I turn you over to the sweet, sweet sounds of silence. This is the sound of silence.